Right, back with another video. A few months ago, I did a video on trying to change my factory key, which is in a case at the minute, to the Mark 7 style key. Obviously, it was a failure. It didn't work. It annoyed me. I did a video a few years back on a key change with this one, with the style of the light up the top, which is to an Audi style key, which I've still got with my other Mark 6, but I don't want that for this car. And it's been a bugbear of mine for quite a long time. I mean, when I say I've lost sleep, I wouldn't say I've lost sleep, but it's constantly on my mind. There's got to be a key case that the circuit board out of this key will fit into. So I've been searching, and all of a sudden, two have come up, and they're not from cars that I thought would have this key. If I'm right, I'm going to be shocked, because one of the key cases was used in a car from 2003 to 2011, and obviously these with the top button at the top were started to be used in Mark 6s from 2010. The other key case that's come up is used on cars from, what year was it? 2016 to 2020. Now, I want you all to have some guesses in the comments what these keys could be for. One car, when it was released in 2003, was quite a controversial car. They're VAG group cars that the keys are for, but I just didn't think of looking in that direction. Obviously, you see, I watch YouTubers and their car keys and go, oh, will that one fit? Will that one work? And I was watching Matt Armstrong. Obviously, he's doing his Lamborghini at the minute, and part numbers, and I think at the minute he needed 4 throttle bodies that were over £1,000 each, and he's found out that Volvo, that have no relationship with Lamborghini, use the same throttle bodies in their, which was it, the V70, and they're like £100 each, which I started thinking, well, let's search a bit further and do some digging and see what other keys there are out there. The circuit board that is in this can't just be used in this key for the Mark 6s. It just doesn't make sense. You don't. But anyway, I hope you understand what I mean. Like the old Mark 5 style circuit board is used in loads of different keys, different companies, and but this one in here, it's just bugged me as to it's got to be used somewhere else. So there are 2 car companies that are VAG partnership cars. Like I say, one, when it came out in 2003, was quite a controversial car. I don't think they liked it on Top Gear. Whereas now, people are sort of like, oh, it's a classic, well, a modern classic. The other key, that is 2016 to 2020, is a very expensive car. You don't see many on the roads. The one that's the expensive one, I'm having to bid on eBay for a second-hand one to see if it works, because they're not cheap. It's not, if it doesn't work, it's going to cost me a lot of money if I buy a brand new one. and the other one that I've got one on the way, it's quite a quirky little key actually. I wouldn't even thought about it, and when I get it, it'll be interesting to see if it works. So there will be a video coming soon of another key case for the Volkswagen Golf Mark 6. Please work. If the first one works that's come in this week, the second one will definitely work, because they're exactly the same internals. So yeah, let's see what happens. Anyway, obviously I had the car remapped last week. What mileage am I on? I think I've done oh, take it out of reverse. Steering wheel's not straight either, so this isn't going to be easy to show you. So I have done approximately, let's spin you around, open up the VAG app, ping ping, I have done 273 miles since the remap. Obviously there's still figures and information on here, because there's like, you got your temperature sensors and stuff are in the DPF, but it's been 664 minutes since I had the remap done. 273 miles. Now in that time, I'm gonna have to twist you around. That has been my overall fuel consumption. Today's fuel consumption, we're on 54. And a lot of people might go, well, it's only 54 miles to the gallon. Sorry, just dropped there. It's only 54 miles to the gallon, but you got to take into account that as a care worker, I drive to a client, I stop the car, I go in their house, I come back out to the next line. I have, the maximum I have between clients is probably no more than a mile between clients. So my car is constant stop start, stop start, stop start. So to have 54.5 miles to the gallon is pretty impressive. I haven't done a long run yet. Don't know when I'll get around to doing a long run. So the remap has done what I wanted it to do. No more DPF regens, and my fuel consumption has increased. With regards to the driving, I've not really had a chance to put my foot down, because the weather's wet and the roads around me, I haven't got any long straight roads where I can go bombing up a motorway or something like that. But it does get to 70 very quickly, a lot quicker than it did before, and it's a lot linear. It's smoother between the gear changes. You don't, when the turbo kicks in, it's just a nice effort from the turbo and the torque. There's no like judder. It's just nice and linear and smooth and goes through. So anybody with a turbo on a car, just get a stage one. Get a stage one. It makes such a difference to the car. If you've got a diesel and you're going, oh, I might do stage one, get the DPF taken out at the same time, because if you have a remap done and then later down the line decide your DPF starts playing up, you're going to have to pay for it all over again. They have to wipe that map off and start again. So I would recommend DPF delete, EGR map closed, stage one. Then you've not got any worries about your DPF blocking, your EGR playing up, because they're out of the equation. And under that bonnet, they're expensive. If you want to replace a DPF, you're looking at over, I think it's around £1,000. You've got problems with the EGR, the prices are up there. But a remap and DPF delete, I paid 300 quid. So I'm happy. I'm happy with what it's doing, what I wanted it to do. It's deleted the DPF, so I haven't got to worry about regens. My MPG is significantly higher. I'd have been sitting around 49 MPG over a week, and I'm up to 55. So overall, it is going to start paying for itself eventually. So yeah, the new key case should be here by the end of this week. It's Monday today. Should be here by Friday. The other one, like I said, I'm bidding on it. It's only got a day and a half left, but like it would have been a big risk to pay for a brand new key case I think out of the two, the one that's coming this week would be the one that I would use in my car. It's a little bit quirky. And the other one is more of an experiment. I don't think many people might say, oh, I'd like that key case. But one's definitely got a bit of humour to it. So I will see you all in the next video, which will be when the key arrives. And we will see, fingers crossed, please, that it's the right case. If these two cases don't work, I'm giving up. I'm giving up on keys because it's gone on for too long. 3 years I've been searching for key cases for this style of key. So I probably won't, I'll probably keep looking. But there's got to be something out there. But I'm pretty sure that this week I have the answer. I have the key. I have the secret. See you all in the next one.